A magical Halloween. Once upon a time, in a little village far up on a lovely hill, there lived a poor woodcutter with his loving wife and two delightful children, Annette and Anthony. The woodcutter would toil from day to night while his wife made pretty laces to sell. But earning any more than for a loaf of bread and a good broth was a terrible struggle. They were worried about Anthony, as he was old enough to attend school, but they could not arrange the money for that. Anthony knew of his parents' worries and tried to cheer them up.
Papa, Mama, don't worry. We'll soon be able to sell the vegetables from my vegetable patch and have enough money.
Soon it was the Halloween season, and Anthony was busy carving jack-o'-lanterns to have his father sell them in the market. Annette, meanwhile, curiously stared at the pumpkins.
Anthony, why do you carve such strange faces on the pumpkin?
These will be used for the Halloween celebrations in the village. The Halloween festivities are grand and simply beautiful.
He told her all about how the village would be decorated with glowing orange pumpkins displaying their comical faces around, and how all the children would be dressed up going around playing tricks and collecting treats.
What? Dress up as what?
Ghosts, goblins, witches. They all have such a lively frolic, Annette.
Then let's go too. Let's tell Mama to dress us up and go frolicking in the streets with our jack-o'-pumpkins.
It's jack-o'-lanterns, Annette. And we can't go frolicking so late at night. The village is too far, and Mama doesn't have the time or clothes to stitch us any costumes.
But I wanna go.
Annette cried and howled while Anthony tried to calm her down.
All right, Annette. Why don't we do our own little frolicking right here, tomorrow? We'll dress up too.
All right.
Drama Queen.
The next day, when the sun went down and the family finished their supper, the two children went outside to the garden after telling their parents.
Is this for us?
Yup, I carved them out and kept them here. Now watch.
Anthony lit a tiny candle and placed the pumpkin over it. How brightly it gleamed, its grinning face alive as ever in the orange and yellow light of the flickering and dancing candle flame.
Oh, Anthony, it's lovely. Oh!
Careful, Annette.
But Annette was too excited, and as she clapped and hopped around, she bumped hard into the table and sent the pumpkin toppling over.
Oh no, Annette!
As he reached out for it, the pumpkin suddenly jumped up and started rolling about. Almost dented my side. Well, goodbye, children. Ooh.
What? That pumpkin just spoke!
It's a magic pumpkin. Oh, but we can't have a frolic without it. Mr. Jack-o'-Pumpkin, come back!
Annette, wait!
The pumpkin tumbled and rolled around and proceeded towards the vegetable patch. Hey, turnips, cabbages, come on! If we don't leave right away, we'll never reach the frolic. As Anthony watched, the very vegetables he had grown so carefully popped out of the earth and stretched their long leaves and roots.
Oof! I feel so stiff.
I hope everyone notices my lovely layers.
Oh, come on! Let's go! Anthony realized that he would lose all his vegetables and have nothing for his father to sell in the market. Oh, stop! Don't go! Oh, Anthony and little Annette are following us.
Sorry, Anthony. Tonight is our night, and you will not have us.
Come back!
It's
Halloween, it's Halloween, that's right. We're gonna dance and sing and cheer all night. The vegetables were soon joined by others too. It seemed like all the village vegetables were rolling with glee towards the forest.
Those are Mrs. Manette's purple cabbages and Mr. DuPont's giant squashes.
Oh, Anthony! Look! They're going through a little door.
Indeed, every vegetable rolled right through a small and magical door which seemed to float in thin air. Come on, we'll be late! Anthony and Annette rushed into after the vegetables, and Annette soon got a hold of one of the potatoes.
Gotcha!
No, let me go! Oh, help, help! Oh, Anthony, please let us have this one night for ourselves.
And what about me? I'll lose all the vegetables that I've taken so much effort to grow. Then I won't be able to earn any money for school.
Oh, that will be easily taken care of. Now, please do let go of Potato, and you can join us at our Halloween frolic too. At this, Annette's eyes lit up.
Anthony! Let's go! He said he will take care of it.
Take care of it? How?
Leave that for later. For now, we must hurry. Let's go, everyone! The children followed the excited line of vegetables and soon came upon a huge clearing within the forest, where a number of magical creatures were already there and having a good time.
Whoa! This is so amazing! I've never been here before.
That's because one can only reach here by magic.
Oh! Pumpkin! What happened to your face?
This is what happens to us when we attend the Halloween dance. See?
Whoa! Anthony, look! Aren't those goblins? Isn't that a vampire?
And a real skeleton band! Wow!
Oh, look! The witches have arrived. The witches came flying in their fancy hats and long gowns, with their lovely cats sitting right in front.
Hello! Oh, children. Mr. Pumpkin, these witches aren't wicked, are they?
Oh, no, dearie. We are not at all wicked on Halloween. Here, take this peppermint.
Say thank you, Annette.
Thank you, Madam Witch. Why, such sweet children.
Why don't we give them a ride?
And to their delight, the two children were soon flying around the night sky with the two witches and their cats.
Wow!
All the vegetables and forest creatures were having a lot of fun.
It's Halloween, it's Halloween, that's right. We're gonna dance and sing and cheer all night.
The glowworms swarmed around, dazzling up the dance floor, and the frogs croaked and hummed the woodland songs with gusto.
Anthony, come on and join us.
Oh, I see you're having fun. That's good. But soon it was turning to dawn, and the witches suddenly noticed this.
Oh, goodness, it's nearly time for us all to leave.
What? We don't want to leave.
Yeah, we want to stay here.
Yeah.
All right. But then who'll take the children home?
Well, ma'am, we thought you may be able to give them a ride on your broom.
What? But Pumpkin, you promised to make it up to me. I shan't have any vegetables with me if you all stay here.
I promised to pay you back, Anthony. So, here. As long as you never lose these bags, they will always be full of gold coins.
Oh, we will really do well with this.
We want gold coins too.
Why don't we get any? Oh, be quiet, or I'll eat you all.
I don't know about him, but I will eat y'all if you don't hurry up now.
And with that, they all laughed. The vegetables said their goodbyes to the two children who waved happily as they sailed through the air with the witch.
That was the best Halloween frolic ever! Careful!
Oh, what about your cat?
Well, keep him with you till we meet next Halloween.
Anthony put his little sister to sleep, gave a warm basket for the cat, and finally dozed off. A few hours later, his mother burst into the room.
Anthony, where were you two? We have been looking for you all over the village. And what happened to our vegetables?
Well, the vegetables have gone out to the forest, but I have this in its place.
Anthony, where did you get this?
Anthony narrated all that had happened, but it was only when little Annette came up with the second bag and showed her the peppermint did their mother finally believe them.
Well, peppermint from a witch is very rare on Halloween. Oh, how happy I am to have my children. But you should never leave the house like this ever again. All right?
How blessed we are! Now our children can finally go to school! And so they did. How pleased they were surrounded by all the new books and uniforms. Their father went and brought a pair of strong oxen, and the mother wore the prettiest dresses ever. The children would visit the vegetables and witches every Halloween. But after their parents' permission, and the cat seemed to like Annette so much that it stayed with the little girl forever. You see, being glad and cheerful, even in the hardest of times, is a blessing on its own. For goodness and luck will always be knocking on the doors of those who are content and hardworking. And that is the best kind of luck. Oh, and Happy Halloween!